Come on, guys. You gotta let me go. I'm just your old pal Chucky. I was just trying to do some good stuff, you know? Look, if you let me go, I'll tell you what happened last time on the Incorrigible party.
We'll fall out of initiative here, but as he falls unconscious, the disguise self spell dispels, and you see him morph as his hunchback grows.
You knew it, Gozer. You knew it.
And you see that the Arcanist was in fact Chucky, the good riddance in bar boy.
I say we travel for a little while, find a place to set up camp. I've got a vested interest in staying well rested. I need to be able to cast my spells.
Settle down, Chucky. You're all right.
What? Where are you taking me? What's going on here?
We're taking you to see a friend.
There's no friend. You guys are no friend of mine.
No. My friend.
That sounds less appealing.
As the hoof noises get louder and louder, and it kind of comes into your field of vision. It's just like a saddled horse kind of just trotting along, and you can see though that behind it is dragging a body. It's got the body has one foot kind of stuck in one of the stirrups.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Gozer, what's the deal up there? Who is it?
I don't know.
I mean, all right, I guess I'll go up and look.
No, we must leave now. He is no one. He does not exist.
Okay, yeah, you very quietly and quickly make it up to the bushes here, and as you kind of, now that you're right up close, you clearly see like the opening behind them, and you can step right through, and now you're kind of under this concave section where these statues are placed. So you're in the mouth of this cave, and you see ahead of you, it kind of veers quickly to the left, and you can kind of see the flicker of like firelight.
And now the adventure continues.
Dude,
I don't like this because in game I'm separated and I can't ask them what to do.
Does she see anyone around or hear anyone around? And if not, does she think that it'd be safe to yell back to us and say what she sees?
Do I perceive anything?
Immediately in front of you, this passageway, it's about a 10-foot wide passageway, and it just, ahead of you, maybe 10, 15 feet, and then just kind of veers right to the left, kind of around this corner. So unless you move further in, you don't see anything immediately in front of you.
Okay, I move further in.
Okay, so you get to the corner, and you can kind of see it. This passageway angles kind of at like this 45-degree, and again, just right from the corner, you see where it kind of ends, and it kind of it veers kind of to the right, like another corner, another kind of blind
like a
corner.
zigzag. Okay.
I think she's gone for about how long? A couple minutes?
It's been like barely a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, do you want to do something while I'm in
Then
there?
I'm just gonna wait.
I don't know. Do I keep going?
So you can either go further or turn around and come back and
I
tell us
hate
what
that
you
I'm by
saw.
myself. I have to make this decision myself.
I say to Chuck, I go, I haven't heard anybody scream yet, so I think it might be okay. Why don't you go ahead?
Well, okay.
No, you go right in front of me.
Okay.
Is he still bound? Is he still like? How much is his movement
I untied
restricted
him.
at all?
No.
Oh, right, you completely untied him. Okay, so like his legs are totally free and stuff. So.
He's totally free. He could
Okay.
take off running, and we would.
You'd have to cut him down, and sooner or later gonna cut him down. So yeah, okay. So let's just stick with Bryn here for a second. So Bryn, the next kind of turn in this passageway is about 25 feet in front of you.
I don't know.
Actually, it's me who has analysis paralysis.
Well, because I've never done like D&D on my own without being able to ask other people what to do. This is Elena speaking, not Bryn speaking.
Yep, you're doing fine so far. I will tell you, you rolled a very good stealth check to get in here, and like right now, you're hidden right now, obviously. But much further in, I may need you to roll another check.
All right, I guess
But you can certainly, for your first roll, you can get to the end of this hallway without having to make another check.
Okay, so get me to the next corner to look around.
Okay. So as you move to this next corner, immediately the passageway, this is where it ends, and you peer into this large room. It's about 40 by 30, 35 kind of rectangle room. Mm-hmm. And this is, of course, the source of the light. Munch, do me a perception check.
Nothing great. About 9?
7, yeah. 9.
Okay, so you peer into this room. You don't immediately see anybody in this room. Directly in front of you, you see like a pile of like dismembered body parts.
Oh, freak. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of like what you see exactly right in front of you. So let's go to outside then. So Shaft, you want us to just start going in?
Yeah, I'm just. Hey Chuck, you know your way in there. Let's get up and see what's going on inside.
If Shaft's going in, I'm going to follow him in.
Yeah, I'll follow as well. I'm going to try and position myself in front of Gozer, so that if someone comes from behind us, I've got a meat shield, and I'll let Shaft lead the way.
I'm right behind Chuck.
Your meat shield.
You're pushing Chucky first?
Yeah.
Chucky, so basically I'm just getting a marching order. Chucky, Shaft, Gozer, Falzarin?
No, I want to be in front of Gozer,
way, Falzarin,
so I'm protected from behind.
Okay, Falzarin, Gozer.
Because I'm very squishy.
Okay, so as Chucky is, so he's moving forward. He's very clear that he is taking steps to be, to at least try to be stealthy, like Bryn did on his approach.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just how I came in last time. I don't know. I don't like the look of those statues.
So he's attempting to be stealthy. I don't know what you guys would like to do.
I would also like to follow his lead.
Okay.
Do you want us to all roll?
I would like to attempt to be stealthy too.
Yeah, so you can all roll me a stealth check then.
I rolled a 7 with no modifier. So I'm
19.
stomping in my way in.
Don't worry, Bill. I only got an 8.
Okay, so I'm not sure if this is like a hard and fast rule in 5e, but I kind of like to do. You guys are moving in a group, so I like to take kind of a group stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, well, our rule is if more than half of you fail the check, then the group as a whole fails the check.
Okay.
Okay.
So what did we roll again?
7 and 8 were 2 of them.
So now that we know that, we should probably re-roll.
Oh, no. I mean, I kind of want you guys to come help me, but still, I feel bad.
All right, so we're not all that stealthy at the moment.
Right, and Chucky, very shaken up still from the fight. He maybe be concussed. He rolled about a 6 himself, so.
I'm going to say that Gozer, having her BDE, doesn't give a shit about these gargoyles sitting up there. They're just statues, so she's not even going to try to be stealthy. She's just walking in.
Totally. Okay, so as soon as you guys get within 60 feet of this, the gargoyle in the middle, you see its head kind of jerks towards you guys as it jumps off of its perch onto the ground in front of you. Let's roll initiative.
Oh my goodness. 3.
I don't like this dice tray. It rolls my die extra. It has an engraving in the middle of it, and it makes the die move around once it tries to stop, and it keeps going. That's my excuse anyway.
So I got a 3, Leland.
Okay.
What do you get?
7.
Do I? No, I'm not with you guys.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, Bryn, I will get you to roll an initiative, though.
13,
She's what, 20 feet in front of us? or so, or
More? Probably 35.
No, she's like right into the cave. She has no idea.
okay.
I rolled a
What's happening
16,
right now?
Leland.
Sorry, Gozer, you got a 13?
Yeah.
Too many crickets.
Watch your language.
Oh, I should roll for Chucky.
Chucky gonna die.
Chucky might die. You went right in front. So brutal. You guys are assholes.
Might have been an expensive error on my part.
Okay, so gargoyle up first. So like it's 60 feet away from Chucky. So its stone wings unfurl as it flaps and somehow gets its massive body into the air, and it flies 60 feet right up to Chucky, and it's going to try to bite and claw him.
Damn. That's some movement.
Bites. Ooh, and it critically claws him.
Oh, Chuck.
So, a critical hit,
Chucky.
you rolled a 20. That means he gets to roll his damage dice twice. So for both hits, he's rolling 3d6.
3d6? What?
3d6 plus
So I got
6.
very lucky with my sneak.
So that's 16 damage to Chucky.
Oh, Chuck, I hope you ate your Wheaties.
And it puts Chucky down.
no.
It puts him down. Yeah, Chucky's down. He's not dead, but he's unconscious and dying. Okay, so next would be Chucky, but he's down the ground. But he has to make a death save now. He rolls a 17, so he got one success. Gozer, you're up.
Okay, so Gozer is enraged by things coming to life. And she yells, "To blave!" That's her battle cry. That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I think I'll hear your cry, so that's good.
6 damage.
Would you roll me a perception check?
I would be happy to. That is a 13.
So as your battle axe?
Yeah.
Battle axe comes down on him. It finds
Great
purchase, but great axe. You find your purchase and you strike true, but it kind of still just kind of sloughs off of him a little bit. So you know that your attack's not doing what it should be doing. Next in line is Shaft.
Okay, so
Oh, wait, I want to yell, "They're resistant! Use magic!"
all right. So I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark as my bonus action
All right.
onto the gargoyle, and then I'm going to attack with my rapier, which is a 13.
That is a miss.
Okay. And since I had a bonus action, I can't do my 2-weapon fighting, right? So that's all I can do.
All right. Falzarin.
Is he within 5 feet of me? I guess he would have to be if I attack.
Yeah, you went to strike him for sure. Does something happen?
Okay. No, I was wanting to do what my movement was. I was going to move away, but that'd be an opportunity attack. And I don't
Get
wanna
him
do
with
that.
your
Right,
magic, boy.
Okay.
Get him.
Yeah,
So-
Falzarin, you're up.
You gotta roll to see if you hit first.
So this thing's about, it's
Yeah.
10 feet in front of you. Like, you weren't.
See if you even hit him. You have to say what you
I think I'll use
before-
Magic Missile.
Oh, so then it automatically hits. You don't have to.
Oh, right, I don't roll.
Right.
Yeah. Magic Missile.
So I'm assuming all 3 darts will be hitting this gargoyle.
Is he? Valzarian, are you still wearing that armor?
I am still wearing all of those. The breastplate, bucklers, amulet.
You put all of it on?
I didn't explicitly say that, but
Yeah, last
For your darts.
before you rested, you had put on the gauntlets,
Right.
amulet, and helm.
Because you still look like a larger,
Oh,
good-looking
yeah,
version
right.
of Shaft last we spoke.
I don't. Yeah, I
Right,
don't.
well, that
I don't-
lasted an hour.
I don't think I chose to remain that way.
Yeah. You can only take so much.
Oh,
Alright. That's gonna get old.
So yes, you still have the gauntlets and the amulet and the helm
Okay.
on them. Now remember, you know for sure what the amulet does because you cast identify on it, but you are not entirely sure what the gauntlets are capable of.
Okay. All right. So
There's like green and
Well,
red
he's
stuff
seen what
coming
they
out of
can
them,
do.
but
Yeah, you did see the Arcanist use them. Yeah.
maybe I should use those instead.
well,
But yeah, let's.
Yeah, you want to try to
do you
use the
know what they
gauntlets?
do though?
I can cast Identify on them, but that's going to use up my turn, right? I won't be able to do that plus.
Yeah, that would be your action. I wouldn't do that. Okay, why don't you instead? I'll get you to make me a. I don't know what skill. Just make me a history check.
Oh, okay. History
I think- is
is
that intelligence?
intelligence based, but I
Make
have
me a history check.
proficiency in it. So 7 plus 4.
11. Okay, great. So, again, there's not a remember check. That was just me like trying to, as you're looking at these things to see whether or not you can recall from the battle that you've witnessed what exactly they do. You do recall that the left gauntlet emitted a burst of red energy and the right gauntlet emitted a burst of green.
I would like to try and do a double-fisted blast at this dude. I want to hit him with both colors.
Okay, excellent. So, as you, this kind of, again, mimicking what you saw Chucky do while he was wearing them, kind of push your hands forward towards this, the gargoyle, and can you roll me, get me a percentage, please?
Better work. Falls in.
50.
Well, you roll another one, right?
Is that how I do it?
Okay,
I rolled
so
it.
the left hand kind of emits,
I
You
rolled
just rolled
1d10.
one.
You roll
the other one.
2d10.
So I got a 5
6.
and then a 6.
oh, okay.
I don't have a percentage.
Okay, so 56. Okay, no, that's good. So you're the left gauntlet. It shoots out kind of these red sparks, and then kind of nothing happens, like almost as if it's like shorting. But then your right gauntlet blasts out a beam of green energy, and why don't you make a ranged attack roll?
What do I roll for that?
Ranged attack. Do you have attack dice on?
D20, like a regular attack roll.
Woo! 20.
Nat 20.
Natural 20.
Nice. Okay, excellent. So another critical hit. So you can roll 2d8 is the normal damage, but since you crit, it does double that. So 4d8.
We only
5.
have one.
5. 8.
This is why we have multiple dice.
I know.
And 5.
15 plus 8.
23.
That's pretty good.
So you blast them with your right gauntlet, 23 poison damage, and it hits the gargoyle. And why don't you make me a perception check?
Oh no.
I rolled when it counted. I got a 2 this time around. With no modifier.
Okay.
Perception's wisdom. You
Jesus.
you technically have 3.
No, I have.
You have a 1 wisdom.
Well, regardless,
Yeah.
yeah, you saw the blast hit him.
Okay,
it.
sweet.
Good job, honey.
You think you did good.
Yeah. Top of the order is the gargoyle. And
Do I not get to
so
do
it's
any
kinda-
of this? Like, I don't get to come back and help?
Is she not within earshot of this, do you think?
She yelled. I heard her.
Just wait. It hasn't been. I know it hasn't been you in the initiative. I haven't forgotten about you. Don't
Okay.
Okay, well.
worry. The gargoyle turns to kind of the last person that smashed it, which was Gozer, and tries to bite and claw Gozer. So Gozer, you are raging, right?
Yes. So I take half damage.
First bite is an 18 to hit,
Yes, that hits.
and the claw is only a 12.
That does not hit.
So then, the bite gets you for 8 piercing damage.
Okay, so that's only 4.
Right, because you have resistance, and resistance means you take half damage of the type that you are resistant to. And then, yes, next is Bryn. So, Bryn, inside, you have heard Gozer's war cry.
Yeah.
That's really it, though. No one else has been making too much noise. But if you want to charge back out of the cave towards the sound.
I want to run back to be within range and try. Well, I wouldn't have perceived that regular stuff's not working, so I'll shoot him with my longbow.
Okay, so you are pretty far away. For you to get out of the cave, you're going to have to dash to take a double movement.
So in order to dash, the second run is your action. So
But then I can't do anything, yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
What about my cunning action where I have a bonus action? It says dash, disengage, or hide, so I could move my 35 feet.
Yes. So the 35 feet gets you right to the
Corner.
edge of this cave. Basically, again, under where the statues were. So you can
Right.
you can peer through this bush. So you can actually.
Oh, they're
see
not in the
without
cave
needing
at
to take
all?
that
I thought they
extra.
already kind of were in the opening there.
No, they're outside of
Okay.
it. There's like 60 feet away from the opening. So you can get to within 60 feet of the gargoyle.
That's still plenty close for your bow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your longbow will definitely
Yeah,
hit the
so
gargoyle. no
I
problem.
will use cunning.
Just don't hit me.
Yeah, so I'll use cunning action. I really hope I don't. I'll use cunning action
You
to
wanna get
dash.
closer?
Well, no, like I'll.
Well, okay, so remember your normal move action puts you right to the edge of the cave.
Yeah,
right,
but
with
I
35
can't
feet.
see
Yeah, no, you can see out
through the
past-
brush.
through this shrubbery. Yeah.
I'm gonna
yeah.
shoot through
You can
brush. Okay.
All right.
Oh my
Did you
gosh!
hit me?
She
One.
didn't hit the gargoyle, that's for sure.
One.
Oh,
One.
okay. Okay, so
What a waste.
man, oh man, Gozer
blinds
and
you.
Shaft and unfortunately
Through the brush, you told me
Chucky
to.
are all are all adjacent. So I am going to randomly roll a d6. Gozer 1 to 2, Shaft 3, 4, and Chucky 5, 6 to see whom you
What about
attack
Falzarin?
instead of the gargoyle. He's not adjacent to the gargoyle. I rolled a 6, so you peg Chucky with an arrow.
That's totally
Oh,
fine.
Chucky's
I'm
dead.
I'm okay with that.
So
Casualty.
So a hit on an unconscious person. Normally, when you attack, you are specifically wanting to attack them, so it actually counts as a critical hit, and a critical hit is an automatic 2 failed death save throws. But I'm only going to give him 1 just because you didn't purposely target him.
Right.
So
Hit
He
him
has-
in the hump.
I hit him
he
right in
has
the
one,
hump.
so yeah, it's his hump.
It's meaty area.
So he has
Oh,
1
geez.
success and 1 fail on his
Oh.
death on his save throws.
Chucky.
Is that all you like to do? You can technically still use your cunning action if you did want to dash up closer. I don't know. Whatever you like.
Or hide.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hide
Okay, roll me a stealth
because
check.
I'm so ashamed.
There you go.
14 plus 7, 21.
Okay, yes, you are fully hidden in.
I'm
in
very
those brushes.
stealthy.
Okay, so Chucky's going to make a saving throw. He succeeded, gets a 14. Boom.
He's
So
2 and
Chucky's
2 then.
almost stable.
Or no, 2 and 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I noticed that my axe didn't do as much damage as it should have last time,
Yeah,
but
that's right.
I don't have any other options. So in order to keep it engaged with me, I'm going to attack it again. And to keep my
Okay.
rage going. Except I rolled a 9, and I'm assuming that misses.
That does miss, yes. So now your rage, those stipulations is just you attacking a creature, right? Doesn't matter whether you hit or miss.
I think if I
It's like if you don't attack something, I believe, right?
don't attack, if I don't get damaged. If it doesn't attack me, then it goes away.
Oh, interesting.
So if it
Okay,
attacks
cool.
me, I still get to be raged.
Ah, okay. Shaft, you're up.
This is still a stone gargoyle, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Well, don't have a lot of choices. I'm going to attack. First attack, rapier. That would be a 14.
That is a miss.
And then I'll go with my okay bonuses with that would be a what do I got here? 18.
That's a hit.
7 points with my hunter's mark,
Okay.
and that's it.
Falzarin.
Falzarin, you're our only hope.
But what did it look like when Shaft attacked him?
You want to make a perception check?
18. Actually, I'm gonna skip the perception check and I'm gonna attack. Alright, what do I see?
Yeah, no, you kind of same thing. Like what are your weapons? Scimitars? No, a rapier and a what shaft?
Oh, I have 2 rapiers.
2 rapiers. Yeah, the like his thrust found purchase, but again, it kind of almost as if it's a
Right.
glancing blow.
So me hitting him with my gauntlet didn't really soften him up for other people.
No.
What did I see when I hit him with the gauntlet? What appeared to happen to him?
Well, you rolled a 3, so you saw your blast
Oh,
hit him.
right, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do the same again.
Gauntlets.
I'm going to fire up these gauntlets. Actually,
Both of them?
Didn't the Arcanist use the breastplate to attack at one point? Did he not?
The amulet.
Oh, the aim.
He used the amulets to attack, of which you know what it does.
Guiding bolt. You said.
That's right. Yeah.
That's a
I
pretty,
have it up here. It's if you want to try it, you can
What
go ahead and
page?
do it.
it's a pretty
Is
decent
that
spell.
Let's do that.
Okay.
17. And do I use my spellcasting modifiers for that or
You would add your intelligence modifier,
intelligence? Okay. 19.
which is just +2, right? So a 19 total. A 19
Sweet.
hits.
And what do I roll for damage?
Okay, so guiding bolt is bright light streaks out of the amulet, out of the diamond in this amulet, and on a hit takes 4d6 radiant damage.
We need to get our d6s out.
1, 1, 3, 6.
11 total.
11 total.
With 2 1s in there, that's not bad.
All right,
Could have been worse.
excellent.
I
Okay, back.
am I able to
wanna
observe
move?
what happened there? Like, I want to know what it looks like, what sort of effect that has on him to tell whether this is
Well, you've already done a skill check this round.
okay.
Trying to look at
Okay.
Shaft's damage. So back to the gargoyle, who's still focused on Gozer. Again, we'll just continue to just bite and claw away at her. Bite misses, and the claw hits with a 22
Yeah.
for 6 slashing damage.
Okay. So there's only 3. So that's
Yep. Bryn, you're up.
So
Okay, so you have hidden,
I'm hidden.
and now so this target
It's
is
technically
unaware of where
sneak
you
attack.
are. So now when you make your you should have had your sneak attack anyways, because there are friendly creatures within 5 feet of it.
Right.
But since since it doesn't know where you are, though, you have advantage on this attack. So you could roll 2d20s and
Am
take
I
the higher
allowed to
result.
do any type of observation to know if there's like a weak point? Because now I've seen that like the axe and regular stuff doesn't.
Yeah, you've seen it get hit.
Yeah, so, like,
that's
am I allowed to
Sure,
see-
yeah, absolutely. Why don't you make a perception check.
Ugh. Can we use a stealth check instead? Or insight? I'm just kidding.
Bryn really likes to bend the rules of D&D 5e.
Total of 10.
No, you've noticed the same thing everyone else has. The physical weapons are not doing as much damage, but the that guiding bolt blast definitely made its
So
mark
there's a
on the
mark
gargoyle.
on it. Okay, can I aim specifically for that mark?
I
It's
guess,
a longbow,
sure.
right? Well, like maybe it'll do more damage.
Right, but no, mechanically
Oh,
it won't.
okay.
Like that's not how the combat works. You don't get to pinpoint
Oh.
something. But by make its mark, I mean it actually did its full damage.
Well, I was
And made
trying
a
to look
mark
for like a.
that she could
I was
aim
trying to
for.
look for like a weak spot, you know, like his privates or
Yeah.
his eyeball. Okay.
everything's stone and it doesn't have price.
Well,
They
you
don't
know,
reproduce.
You never know.
There
Okay?
you go. That's
All right,
exactly
I guess I attack him because stuff and things. Okay, 19. Please tell me I hit him.
What did you roll? 2? Remember, you have
Two
advantage.
d20s.
When you have advantage, you get to roll the d20 twice and take the higher result.
17. So I at 19.
Wow.
Is that you're adding your dex bonus?
Oh, I
and
wasn't
your
even adding
proficiency
anything.
to it?
So 24.
Add those can
Yeah,
make the difference.
it would have been 24.
Yes,
yeah.
you definitely hit. Yeah. Okay, so your damage, a d8 for the longbow, and your sneak attack is 1d6.
5 total.
Plus your
Oh,
dexterity
right.
modifier?
10 total.
No, you don't add your initiative in that, just the ability modifier. Or sorry,
I have an
your,
attack bonus by
so
my
plus
like
3,
my
right?
longbow says attack bonus plus 5.
Right, which you added on your attack. This is your damage roll,
oh.
so you only add your modifier on damage.
So 8.
So a total
Because my dex modifier is 3.
of 8. Okay, perfect. Okay. Chucky makes a save here. He fails.
Oh no.
Ah, 2
Okay,
and 2.
so his
2 and 2.
his next check is going to be
Live or die.
make or break, right?
Yeah.
That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah,
It's
that
almost a crit.
So when people say crit, that means 20 or 1? That means either way?
11 damage. What are you talking about?
When
asking
people
what
say,
crit
when
means.
people just say, oh, that's a crit, like, I've heard you guys say it for a 1 or a 20.
Critical fail or critical
Okay.
success or hit. Critical fail is really, that's when Leland can break weapons, hit other
Yeah,
people,
right, totally.
whatever kind of
Oh, yeah.
fun thing he can come up with.
All right, Gozer lands a nice blow there, and Shaft, you're up.
Well, against my better judgment, but more in line with my pocketbook, I'm going to stabilize Chucky. You want me to do medicine?
Yep.
That would be a 14.
That's stable. Chucky is stable. Okay, so that is your action.
Yeah. So my bonus action, I guess, could I still do ensnaring strike?
Yeah.
Ensnaring strike?
Absolutely.
I'll do that.
To say
Well,
bonus.
does it cost you the bonus action to cast that, right?
It says it is a bonus action.
Okay,
yes.
so
that would be my-
right, so you've casted it, so on your next turn when you make the attack, it'll come into effect.
Right.
Okay, Falzarin.
Let's do. Let's try the gauntlets again. See if I have better luck with them than I had last time around.
Are you firing off both?
Yeah. 15.
A 15 hits. Can you roll me percentile, please?
You didn't even add your modifiers. You just... Anyway. 15 hits. It's fine.
A 4 and a 9.
So the left gauntlet again, it sparks, and then it explodes on your hand.
Oh no.
And you take 5 fire damage.
Okay.
But the green one emits another blast, another green ray, which is 2d8 poison damage.
5, 4.
All right.
So this
Anything else?
fire damage. What do I do with that?
So you, from your hit points, you've taken 5 damage.
I don't know how many hit points I have.
It should be right there.
Should be at the
Like
middle of your sheet.
10.
Okay.
Why do you have it written differently?
Yeah, I was gonna move up and stabilize, but
Wait,
Shaft is
you
written.
have 10 hit points total at level 2?
I have written down here 1d6 per level, plus Constitution, which is 2.
Yeah, his
That
looks
sound
different
right?
than mine. I don't know. Mine just says 17. So I don't...
Yeah, but Bryn, that's because so a wizard at first level, wizard gets 6 plus, starts with 6 plus his Constitution modifier, which is what?
2.
2.
So you would have had 8 at first level, and then when you level it up for level 2, you get to choose to either roll the d6 plus your con mod, or take 4 plus your con mod.
I
Oh,
will
that's
take
what you
4.
wrote.
So so you should have 4 max then, or 12 maximum then. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
So write that down so you don't forget.
Sorry, 4 plus your con mod, so 14 then, right?
We had 8 before.
Plus
And
6.
4, yeah.
8 plus 6.
14.
Yeah.
And I took 4 damage.
Okay.
Now this
Yeah, that's a little better.
this fire damage, does it damage me every round?
No, just this gauntlet is trash now. So go ahead and roll your damage for the right gauntlet, 2d8. Oh, I'm sorry, you already did your
Yeah, I thought I
damage,
did.
right?
He got higher than that.
Yes, you did.
He did, but I wasn't going to say anything. Just to let you put more
You did.
damage
It was
on
more than that too. Mm-hmm. I think it was like a.
It was more. Yeah, you did roll more of that. Do you want to make a perception check?
Yes, I do. Absolutely.
Would he be able to if his hand was on fire?
I
Yeah,
rolled
but-
it.
Whatever.
I rolled a 6 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Plus
See,
nothing.
his hand's on
Okay.
fire. He doesn't know what's going on.
No,
I'm distracted by my burning hand.
that's high enough to tell that right gauntlet is not doing any damage.
Really?
Yep. Okay, back to the gargoyle at the top. Still turning on Gozer there. The
Bring
bite-
it. Bring
Bite
it.
for 12
She's
misses,
loving it.
and claw for 9 misses.
Yeah.
Gozer. I don't even know what I can do.
You just gotta keep plugging away at it.
Yes.
You are doing damage to it, just not as much as you would be if it was something
Yeah.
else.
So, Leland, you want to explain partial damage or resistances and
never-
stuff on this? Is that
Encountered this.
Yeah, so this particular enemy has resistances that you have observed. It has resistance to basically physical damage. So that means it takes half of what damage is normally dealt.
Okay, that's
Ugh.
pretty.
And in the event of Falzarin's poison damage, so you've seen that it's done nothing, it has immunities to poison.
Okay.
Meaning it takes 0 damage from that type of that damage type that it has immunity from.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Bryn,
What was
do you wanna do?
poisonous that I did to it?
The one of your
your right gauntlet.
Oh, okay.
So the blast from the amulet, because it was radiant, right? It did its damage.
I'm gonna roll to try to shoot him.
Okay.
12 plus 5, 17.
Yeah, that hits.
And then I roll. I don't get a sneak attack on him though.
No, you do. Remember, you get the sneak attack whenever an ally is within 5 feet of him.
So I'm engaged with the gargoyle. So since I'm engaged
It's always
to
like
it,
a sneaky. Okay.
yes,
Woo!
it's always sneaky for you.
So 8 plus 3 plus my proficiency is 5. So
Not proficiency on
shoot.
damage.
my dex.
Just
Okay.
your modifier. So 11. Right?
6 plus 12.
8 plus your modifier, right?
8 plus my modifier is 11. Plus 3 for sneak attack. Because a d6.
Oh, okay, great. You roll a full 8 on the bow damage?
Yeah. Yeah, my d8 rolled an 8.
Excellent. Nice hit. Okay, so Chucky is stable, unconscious. Gozer.
Okay. I sure would like to see what the other 2 gargoyles are doing, but since I'm enraged, I don't think I would have the wherewithal to do so. So I'm just going to take my axe and bring it down on this gargoyle's head for a 22.
Yeah, that's
Hit
it.
it.
Yeah.
That is 8 points of damage.
Shaft.
Shaft should take my suggestion of seeing what the other 2 gargoyles are up to.
no? Shaft is so upset that Chucky has been hurt that.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, you're right. I'm still going to attack though.
You can do a perception check also.
Rapier attack. That is a 16.
Yeah, hit.
Okay. That is a 10 points of damage.
Jesus.
And then I'm going to do my... So I hit with ensnaring strike. So the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, massive thorny vines appears at the point of impact, and the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained.
It gets an 8 for its saving throw.
Ah, my DC's 10, so he is ensnared. Second attack. Do I get advantage? Let's see, on a larger creature. While restraining the spell, takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns. But I'll do my second attack, and I miss.
Do we get advantage?
Attack rolls against a restrained creature have advantage.
Yeah, this says specifically, while restrained by this spell, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns. The creature restrained by the vines, or one that can touch the creature, can use this action to make a strength check against DC on a save day. And like you said, so he's restrained, so I get advantage on the attack. Awesome.
So roll again and see if you hit him, because you get advantage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so that would be a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
And then I get... let's see, I still get the hunter's mark. So that is 4, 5, 8, 9.
All right. Falzarin.
All right, I'm gonna use the amulet to fire off a guiding bolt at him.
Okay, as you go to activate it, again, it's very similar to the left gauntlet. Kind of these white sparks shoot out. And can you roll me a percentile die, please?
Gotta be kidding me. A 2 and an 8.
Yeah, so it also explodes on your chest. And you take 9 radiant damage.
Ooh.
What?
That's not good.
Okay. That's
So
13
I'm at 13
out of 14. Oh my gosh.
So you're at 1 hit. Okay, good.
Okay, good.
Well, I mean, not like good. but- So you're still up though. You're still alive. Do you want to do anything else on your turn? Do you want to move away? Do you want to?
Yeah, I'd like to
currently not engaged with
rewind
anything.
before I did that and not do it.
Well, dude, you've been shooting out your gauntlet. You.
How was I supposed to know that the amulet was gonna malfunction? As far as like actions and like what's available for me to do at this point.
Move.
Basically, right now you can move kind of further away. You're like 10 feet away.
So I
from
can make
this
a
massive.
I can make a movement and
Yeah, you can make your full move. You can make another perception check on the gargoyle if you wanted, or on the other two, as Gozer suggested.
could I make a repair check on the things that I've broken?
Oh my gosh. No.
No. Do you want to take time to look at them?
No. Yeah, I'll make a move. I'll move a little bit farther away.
Okay. Like your full 30?
No,
You wanna
I'll
move, like,
stay
40
within
feet away
30
from him?
feet of him.
Okay. Okay, great. So Gargoyle still plugging away at Dozer here. Seems to be an even match. 21 on the bite.
That hits.
That's 5 piercing. Claw is 20 on the claw
That hits.
for 3 piercing.
How much
Or
health
slash
do you have left, Gozer?
12.
Dang, you're a tank.
Bryn.
Alright, should I be, like, thinking about saving Falzarin or no? Just...
Well, he's on his feet.
I'm good.
You've just seen
That's
him take
true,
hit,
so I don't
or You've
know.
seen him explode
I don't know
himself.
his health. Alright, I'm gonna keep going with my longbow.
All right.
Oof. 3.
I missed.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Technically it would be a 8, but yeah. Dang it.
Chucky's stable. Or sorry, Bryn, do you want to move anywhere? Do you want to maybe take the hide action again to try to get advantage on your next attack?
Might be
Oh.
helpful.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
18 plus 7.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Okay,
like
Gozer.
now I get 18.
You're up.
Okay, so I have advantage because I'm using a melee attack and he's
He's
snared.
restrained, yeah.
Good thing I have advantage. The 16 hit,
16 does hit, yeah.
15 damage.
Whoa, as you bring your axe, you finally finds its proper purchase and it cleaves through this stone guy and he just crumbles into pieces.
Yay.
Good job. Okay, so let's just finish out
But
this
now
initiative.
I want to look around to see if there's anything else to attack, meaning are the other two moving?
Okay, go ahead and perceive for me.
10.
Yeah, you guys are 60 feet away. That was close enough to activate this one. The other two don't seem to be moving at all. Okay, let's finish this initiative. Shaft.
So it's down.
Yeah, it's
and nothing else is moving. I think
No.
what I'll do at this point is I'll grab Chucky and sort of slide him back away, back down farther away from the door, and go. I'll let you back up a little bit here and rethink this strategy.
okay. And falls are in as Shaft has kind of pulled Chucky's lifeless body basically back to you.
Yeah.
Not lifeless.
Well, not life full either.
No.
Just mostly dead.
I don't have anything that allows me to heal. Okay. Can I make a check to see if I can walk stealthily towards where Bryn is?
So you want to move
Yeah.
to her stealth. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make me a stealth check and you can move your movement speed.
16 plus nothing. 16.
Okay, so yeah, as you kind of creep, it's like doop, 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 as you creep closer to these gargoyles. Yeah, you move up your 30 feet and no movement from the other two statues.
Sweet.
Okay, out of initiative, combat successful. Free reign to do whatever you guys want to do.
8. We didn't die.
Well, I think you guys should know that when I went in the cave,
Yeah, what did you see?
There was a pile of body parts.
Body parts.
Hacked up body parts or chewed on body parts?
I don't remember Leland saying what they were.
They were like dismembered.
Dismembered arms and legs and stuff.
So like freshly killed.
I didn't really get a close look at how fresh it was.
I want to see if I can track around the outside or look around the outside of the entrance to the cave and see if I can track any kind of beast.
Okay. Make a perception check.
It could have been the gargoyle.
Mm-hmm.
Perception. Let's go with a 17 there.
So you see basically right at the entrance of the cave, you see two pretty distinct trails, two going in and kind of one coming out, and the freshest of the two is clearly like when Bryn snuck in, but you do see like another set of like humanoid footprints leading in and then coming back out.
Look at the bottom of Chucky's feet and then go see if it looks like that was Chucky being there at one point in time.
They do look like they are a match, yeah.
Okay, so
Smart.
apparently there's not a lot of stuff going in and out of this entrance, but there's something inside there that's, eating things in the cave.
Is Chuck conscious?
Potentially. He's stable. I haven't smacked him awake yet.
Can we try to wake Chuck up?
No, he's unless you heal him, he won't wake up. Except for after a certain amount of hours, you automatically regain 1 hit point and become conscious. But
Okay. And we have no ability to heal him, right?
Well,
I don't.
Well, I have a healing potion, but I'm not going to waste
I was
it
gonna
on
say I have
Chucky.
healer's kit too, but
Okay. So I'm almost dead.
So it sounds like it's a good time to take a short rest and learn how to use hit dice.
Hey, I like the sounds of that.
All right.
I don't know what that is, but
okay, excellent. So, where exactly are you deciding to take this rest? Just in this open valley? Are you moving into the cave entrance at all?
I don't know if it's a good idea.
Can you define the implications of a short rest?
A short rest is only an hour. You can expend some of the hit dice from your hit dice pool to gain HP back. You won't get any spells, normally you don't get any spell slots, but depending on the class, they may have an ability that will allow you to regenerate some even during a short rest.
I can recover 1 per short rest.
Right, your arcane recovery, but you, if I recall, have not even bothered using your big bad spells on the thing that nobody could properly damage except you.
Sounds
So
about
you don't
right.
have any. You don't have any spent ones to recover right now. So you're actually pretty good.
Did I not use magic missile? Anyway, if I did, it was only 1.
Maybe, yeah. Okay. Oh, so you gain 1 back,
Yeah.
right? So you'll gain that back. Okay.
Okay.
So where do you guys want to just kind of set up camp for an hour?
Just
sit
the mouth
and
of the
chill somewhere
cave
for an hour?
there, or what?
Yeah, I say my vote is to venture a little bit farther away from the gargoyles, just into the mouth of the cave. What do you guys think?
Wouldn't that be closer to the gargoyles since the gargoyles are on top of the mouth of the cave?
That's one way to look at it.
I don't think we want to.
And Bryn, having been in there, she describes,
It's empty
this
hallways.
passageway is
Yeah, but I don't think we
Yeah,
want
it's
to go
like-
in the cave because there's
it's like a 50-foot hallway.
something dismembering.
Okay.
things.
Where should we go? Find some shrubbery, get behind that?
So you went down in the cave, and there was you didn't see it kept going, right? It kept going, or did you get to the end where it
No,
stopped?
I didn't get to the end. I got to an entrance to a really big room where there was a fire or something lighting it up. I didn't get much of a look at anything because then I heard you guys. I heard Gozer screaming. But there are the hallway.
Raging, not screaming. There's a difference.
Okay, battle cry. There's multiple different turns where there's blind spots. So if we were to go into the entrance of the cave, no one could see us. It is protected. We just would have to be quiet. Nothing could see us. Anyway.
So are we gonna take? Have we taken the short rest now?
We're
Or
getting ready.
We're
We're
just-
trying to find where we're going to do this.
So I tell you what. Why don't we back off a little bit and maybe?
Is there any brush or trees or anything around?
There's no trees, no.
So it's all just completely open up to the cave.
No, again, remember, this is kind of, it's like this, almost like this valley in amidst these kind of hills, and their only real, like, foliage are similar to these bushes and shrubs that kind of cover this entrance to the cave. Nothing substantial.
I say we just go right in the beginning of the cave there and we just be quiet for like an hour. Think y'all can shut
Why don't you
up?
use your magic missile and blow up one of them gargoyle statues that's up on the top? Let's just see if you can just
Start provoking
just knock it
some
off
more
the-
fights
Yeah,
before
yeah.
he's healed? Come on.
We don't want to do that because that will kill us. Because I can't do another round with a gargoyle right now.
Yeah, and neither can
Yeah,
Bill.
that's why going inside the cave might be a bad idea.
No.
And targeting a gargoyle that might come to life would come down and kill us.
You think we won't be able
We didn't target the last one.
Okay.
We just didn't
Okay.
sneak by it enough.
Point taken. Where should we go?
just out to the field, I guess. We're gonna be exposed though, but whatever.
Yeah, I think we can take an hour out, sort of beside the mountain range there. I mean, there's got to be. It goes up, right? There's a wall of mountain there, right?
Yeah, again, it's not mountains. It's more like it's hills. To be
Okay.
technical,
Yeah, so
but
why don't we
yes.
just, perch up at the base of one of the hills further away from this cave, give us a bit of a distance, hang out there for an hour.
Yeah, eat some rations. Let Chucky get some rest. And,
Okay.
And maybe he'll wake up.
Okay.
So when you take a short rest, you can spend some of your allotted hit dice. Each class gets a certain number of hit dice of a certain size, dependent on their class level. So like Bryn, as a rogue, you have your hit dice pool consists of 2d8s. So when you short rest, you can roll any number of those hit dice you have available and regain the dice result plus your constitution modifier in hit points.
And does that affect your ability to fight? If you've expended those hit dice?
No, it just means if you were to take more than one short rest in a day, the ones you expend, you no longer have to use that day, right?
Okay. So it's taking away from a future ability within that day to rest again.
Yeah, but yeah, sure, if you want to look at it that way. That's a simplified way, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
I didn't get
I'm
hit,
sure
so-
Falzarin wants to
Yeah.
roll.
So how do I know what?
So
what
for
dice I
a
have?
wizard, it's the same size die that dictates your maximum hit points,
So-
which is
so I
for a
have
wizard a
2d6.
d6. So you have 2d6. Yeah, you see there is a spot on your character sheet there to record that.
Yeah, I'm going to roll both right now.
But I
But
just won't
it'll
let
be
you
one
look.
at a
I won't
time.
let you look at it.
No, but I've already decided. Regardless
Okay,
of what the
you've
first roll
decided
is,
to roll
I'm
both.
using both. So 4 plus 3, 7.
So you're up to 8 now.
And I
No wonder
had
y'all have so many dice.
13. Okay. So that's helpful. Anybody else need to heal?
I did already. I'm back to full health.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, you got those sick d12s.
Cozy.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, and yeah, so your hour is uneventful. Nothing ambushes you or tries to eat you. And that's our show. Our intro and outro music was created by Josh Jarvis. For your own musical inquiries, contact jamesmercymusic@gmail.com. All other music and ambient noise is courtesy of tabletopaudio.com. The Incorrigible Party is sponsored by Critical Hit Design. Visit criticalhitdesign.com for all of your graphic design needs. You can find more info on the characters and world at incorrigibleparty.com. Enjoying the show? Have any questions or rules corrections? Email us. contact@incorrigibleparty.com or reach out on social media. The Incorrigible Party on Facebook and Instagram, @IncorrigiblePar on Twitter, using the hashtag AfterPartyIP for a shout out during our behind the screen after party episodes that drop every 4th release. Happy adventuring!